Greetings, Benjamin J from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, what you're looking at, of course, is the Marx 799 switcher. I picked this up several months ago. I've got the entire set for, I don't know, 10 bucks, something like that. And it has the micro motor in it, of course. So I took it apart and I put a headlight in it using a small bulb, as you can see. And I installed the forward and reverse micro switch in it. And just cut a hole in the back and then epoxied it in position rather than trying to drill holes and use those little tiny screws. So I just cut a slot and then got that mounted with epoxy. Put a rubber band around it to hold it till the epoxy cured. And this is actually running surprisingly well. So I just want to do a quick video. It runs reverse and it runs forward, as you see. Now the interesting thing about this is that I added a traction tire to it. And this little tiny Marx switcher can pull 12 Lionel cars from a dead stop with no problem at all. So I want to do a quick video on this. As you see, that is an incredible amount of weight for one of these little tiny forward-only micro motors in a Marx 799. As you see, that runs really, really well, pulling 12 Lionel cars. So, anyway, this was bright green when I got it. And I took it apart and painted it, of course. You can see the color, the original color. Almost grass green. Anyway, I painted it metallic pewter. And like I said, just got that switch epoxied in place. It has a headlight, so it actually runs really, really well. So, the micro motor with forward and reverse manual E unit, as you see, actually runs really, really well. And with that traction tire, it can pull, like I said, 12 Lionel cars from a dead stop. That's pretty impressive for one of these little switchers. A lot of these things can't pull 6 Marx cars. As you see, that has no trouble at all pulling that. It's a tremendous amount of weight for one of these little micro motors to pull, especially in this little plastic shell. So it has a headlight, it has a forward and reverse, and it just runs absolutely splendidly, as you can no doubt tell. So anyway, I just want to do a follow-up video. I painted this some time ago and just never got around to finishing it. So I wanted to do a quick video on it. It's a great little switcher, and it's far from perfect, of course, but it runs really, really well, as you can see. And it doesn't look bad. It looks much better than it did when it was green. And of course, it has a headlight, and it also has forward and reverse, which is something that this micro motor never had. These things run forward only, as you can tell. So anyway, I just want to do a quick follow-up on this 799. It runs really, really well. And with the traction tire and good lubrication, some maintenance on it, these micro motors can actually pull surprising amounts of weight. Whoops, forgot to flip the switch. As you can see. So 12 Lionel cars being pulled by a Marx 799 with a micro motor. Rather incredible. That's 40% power, about, something like that. So you can modify these locomotives to do things they weren't designed to do. Like I said, a lot of these plastic switchers, the 588, the 799, have trouble pulling 6 or 8 cars. This one's pulling 12 Lionel cars from a dead stop. Plus, it now has a manual E unit for forward and reverse. And it also has a headlight. So anyway, it's a lot of fun to do these modifications. You can really improve the results on these Marx switchers. And the new paint job, this actually looks quite respectable. So anyway, I just want to do a quick video on this. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.